Good morning, Mustangs. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for a moment of silence.
Good morning, Mustangs. Happy Friday.
Happy March 28th.
Happy Blue Day.
Happy Blue Day. And happy birthday to Lila Lawrence and Dante Tovar. Dante, I think I'm going to celebrate your birthday in May at the Weekend in Playboy Cardi concert without you.
Hey, today for lunch, Dante, you can have a cheesy beef lasagna with some seasoned green peas. And then come on over for breakfast on Monday. Come early for some donut holes. It'll be very yummy. All right. Hey, let's go over to the guest announcer.
Oh, man, cutting off my head. Good morning, Mustangs. How's everybody doing out there in Mustang land? Just a quick reminder, okay? If you are a 7th grader and you picked up an application for student council, those are due before the end of the day next Thursday, April 3rd. You got to get those done. You got to get them turned in. Okay, we've only had a couple turned in. You got to make sure that you get everything filled out. If you have questions on any of it, please stop by room E5 and I'll help you guys out with that. But make sure you get them in by the end of the day on Thursday, April 3rd. You got less than a week, okay? If there's, again, any questions, see me in E5. Mustangs, we are only, and this is weird to say, we are only 4 weeks away from Field Day 2025. We got some big announcements coming next week. But make sure that you are already only 4 weeks away from Field Day. It's a big junior high tradition. We want to have a great time, so make sure that you are ready for that. In the meantime, Mustangs, have a great day. Back to the news desk.
Mustangs, fantastic, job with AZ Sci this week. So really, really good work, 8th graders. We appreciate you being here, being awake, having mostly charged Chromebooks. We're working on it and doing your best. It was great.
Yeah, 7th graders will kick it into gear next week on Tuesday when we do AASA writing. 7th graders and 8th graders will be testing next week on Tuesday, and then the week after we have 4 days. So Mustangs, make sure you're getting sleep. You're turning your phones off at night, having good sleeping hygiene, and not staring at a screen for multiple hours before you go to bed. Okay, charging your Chromebook as well. This Saturday, Coach Spees and his Flowing Wells boys basketball team will be hosting a junior high skills clinic. The clinic will be here at the junior high from 1 to 3. Come work on your skills and meet the Flowing Wells high school team. T-shirt prizes will be given to the Wells. Talk to Coach Spees if you have any questions.
And 8th graders, are you going on Project Oceans? If you are registered to travel with us on Project Oceans Blue or Project Oceans Gold, you have a mandatory meeting on Friday, April 4th at 3:15 in the auditorium. That's next Friday, Mustangs. You must attend this meeting. That is what mandatory means. If you are in a sport, please let your coach know you will not be there on Friday, April 4th. Add this date to your calendar. So like right now, turn in your planner and write it down. If you are on Project Oceans Blue, your mandatory swim and snorkeling lesson will be on Thursday, April 17th. Please also add this to your calendar. So you're going to flip 2 weeks ahead from that and write bring swimsuit and towel for Thursday, April 17th. If you have any questions, please see your science teacher or Mrs. Clark.
Recognize some students?
Yes. All right. So come on up to the office and get a sweet treat, Mustangs. Liliana Arnold, Colin Lodge, Angel Longo.
Addie Wheeler and Bianca Ortega. Congratulations.
And a couple of our students of the month that were recognized, also being recognized as M&M's Mustangs. Thank you so much for bringing your families out this morning to celebrate you.
Time to recognize some colleagues. Patty Courtney, Miss Achanove, Miss Kearney, Mr. Braven.
Susan Brindley, Mr. Lamson, Mr. Black, Miss Brenton.
Miss Gutierrez, Miss Berger, Mr. Vuk, and Mr. McCauley.
Mr. Diaz, Miss Reinheimer, Mr. Trausch, Mrs. Warner, and FPOD.
Mr. Holman, Miss McClellan, Miss McCann, Miss Godlove, and Miss Sauber.
Miss McIntyre, Mr. August. Mr. August, this year's Teacher of the Year, Mustangs. Let's give it up for Mr. August across campus. Woo! FPOD. All of FPOD, apparently. Mrs. Jeffers, Mr. Walker, Mr. Hitchings.
Miss Godlove with a double duck, Miss Higgs, Mr. Courtney, and Miss Stiltner.
And Deputy Faniff. Oh my goodness, Mr. Faniff has a duck. He's going to be so excited. Mrs. Clark. And Mustangs, our support staff of the year. Give it up across campus for Mrs. Courtney,
Yes.
who deals with
Congrats.
you and your uncharged Chromebooks and your broken Chromebooks every day of her life and does it with a smile and kindness. So you should be polite and kind to her as well and give her congratulations when you next see her. But maybe you don't have to see her because you're actually doing what you're supposed to with your Chromebook.
Yeah. Hey, Mustangs, next week, for the entire week is a window for our last lockdown drill of the school year, our Q4 lockdown. So it could be at any point Monday through Friday next week. Teachers, your teachers today are going to go over protocols directly after these announcements. You'll have a conversation about what to do if a lockdown occurs. Okay, so be expecting a lockdown drill at some point next week. It could be during passing period, it could be right before lunch, right after lunch, it could be before school, it could be during your class.
And Mustangs, if your cell phone number in Power School as your student number, then you are going to receive those alerts as well. If you do not think that you are on the list for those alerts and you would like to be, you can stop by my office or Mr. Alcarez's office and we can add you into that system.
I'd like to also add that next week the lockdown will be started with a dangerous person waving a red flag. That person will be me. So if you see me waving a red flag, that is me starting the drill. So start doing your lockdown procedures once you see that. Or if you see other students starting to go to safe places, right? If you notice many students running and teachers saying, come in here, but you haven't seen me waving a red flag, other students are showing you there's a lockdown in place right now. So yeah, read the room, assess the situation, make a safe decision.
All right, I think that's it. Teachers, make sure you are having a discussion with your Blue One, and this is Flying Wells Junior High.
Be bold.